What's up, guys and gals? Chris, the Bonafide Hustler, coming to you live from the outside of my house. And in this video, I'm going to discuss with you a pretty big opportunity that I think you should be capitalizing on right now, or at least applying to do it somehow. All right, so it is a little windy here in Austin, Texas. So if it gets kind of crazy, then please let me know. I'll try to relocate inside. So what is the opportunity today? I mean, earlier, like 5 minutes ago, I'm sitting there on Instagram. I don't know. I'm just, I look at athletes, I look at actors, I look at surfers, people in extreme sports. I follow a lot of people on Instagram. I don't follow a lot of people, but I search for a lot of people. I look at their stuff. And one of the things that I noticed even last year was, and YouTube's a really big platform, but I started noticing last year how a lot of people that have nothing to do with YouTube, nothing whatsoever, are hedging parts of their lives on YouTube. Last year, Will Smith started a YouTube channel, right? That's crazy if you think about it. Like, why does Will Smith need to even start one in the first place? It's a really good way to get your thoughts out there. It's a good way to be super authentic. It's a good way to connect with people. And I think in our case here, YouTube might be an amazing way to sell things later. Maybe sell your actual eBay stuff that you're finding or whatever. They'll have the option to do that on the, you can already like sell t-shirts directly out of Teespring off of your YouTube account, for example. So what I'm saying is that the actual opportunity is YouTube, right? Because like Amazon FBA 4 or 5 years ago, anybody could get into it. And it was really easy to start up. There was like hardly anything ungated, or you could get ungated in just about everything. And it was really easy to do Amazon FBA, but as more people started to jump on the bandwagon, all the restrictions started to come around, and things got harder to perform RA now than it was 4 or 5 years ago. But those are the people, the people that actually jumped in the game early, now have accounts on FBA with, no strikes and pretty much the ability to sell a lot of good items. Whereas if someone tried to apply now, there's so many hurdles to go over, and it's almost not worth it, So the opportunity with YouTube, I think, and I see the same thing going on there with YouTube. Last February, they put in the monetization guidelines, and it was kind of weird. I didn't think my other channel, Bod Damn, would even qualify, but somehow something happened, and I had a pretty good hit video on my other channel that put me over these two things, right? And the things with YouTube, when you're going to start a YouTube channel, in order to get monetized, and that shouldn't be your #1 thing in the first place, but you have to think about YouTube as being the place where most people's eyes and attention will be. I think years, well in 2 to 4 years from now, I think it's going to be that plus Instagram plus maybe one other thing, and that's about it. Like, people are going to be consuming all their content from those places. I mean, so, because you got to think, YouTube does a lot of work with YouTube Originals. They have the Karate Kid series and everything like that. They're finding things. They're trying to be another Netflix, things like that. But it's also a place that has very pure content that I think you guys should definitely be on, right? So what I'm saying is in this video is you got to be looking into starting a YouTube channel, all right? Or at least signing up to get one. Pick a broad spectrum for a name that you can maybe show things that you're really, really excited about in your life. Whether that be, if you're all about, let's say, dollhouses, that's cool. Talk about dollhouses. I don't care. Talk about how you find them at estate sales, and then you soup them all up, and then you make them all cool. Then maybe you resell them, maybe you collect them. But either way, I think you really, really need to start a YouTube channel, right? And start now, because as of February last year, the first pretty big restriction came down, and that was, you can't even be monetized on YouTube unless you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. So that's already, something. And I think as more people jump onto the YouTube bandwagon, more restrictions are going to start coming. And it might even be really hard to have a YouTube account in the near or maybe distant future. It might just be semi-hopeless. Like, if you're not on YouTube, you can't compete. And YouTube is an amazing platform, not because you can get monetized or whatever, it's because you can sell anything you want off there, dealing with your personality, slogans, private label brands, anything. I mean, memberships, books, anything you have, you can drive it off of your YouTube channel. So it's really, really important to start one out. I mean, it's odd, yeah, but the funny thing is everyone now has the capability to start one. And the reason is everyone has a cell phone. That's the only thing you need to start up a YouTube channel right now. That's it. You don't need anything else. A cell phone, an account, and the willingness to share with others something that's really important to you. If you want to, I'm trying to give you guys as many tips as I can, but if you want to kind of supercharge your YouTube career early, like not make mistakes like me or Steve Rakin did or Eric the College Picker or something like that, partner up with some sort of a analytics service for analytics, right? So I use vidIQ, and vidIQ will definitely help me find good keywords and trending videos and trending things that people are looking for within the thrifting genre. So I can make videos based upon that, but more importantly, it really helps on keywords and optimization of the video so you get more views, which lead to more subscribers. Only $10 a month on the pretty basic plan. So that's something that you can do right now if you want to get ahead of the game and not just kind of dwindle around just holding a cell phone, like kind of wondering like how to title your videos or anything like that. Like this will help you do those things. So yeah, I don't want to make this video terribly long or anything, but I've always wanted to open up some Q&A for YouTube because I've been on YouTube for 6, maybe 7 years now. Both my channels are monetized. I've made great money from both. Made great money from this channel. On my other channel, I've made some money, right? But I've made really good money off this channel, and it's led to a lot of opportunity, extreme amounts of opportunity in the thrifting genre, which we can all argue isn't exactly very big compared to other genres in YouTube, such as action sports, pranks, daily vlogs, gear review, electronics, things like that. I mean, there are just monstrously larger channels out there than the thrifting genre, as a whole, or just a bazillion other genres that are so much more popular, active than the thrifting genre. And if I can sit here and survive, I mean, think about the opportunity with other genres that you guys might be interested in out there. So to cap this video off, and I'll probably hang around for 1 or 2 questions, that is really, get into YouTube now, start a YouTube channel. It's gonna, look, I didn't get my bearings straight on YouTube till like the 30th video that I filmed. And it wasn't, you just got to start somewhere. I mean, nothing is easy. Nothing in this world is easy, but YouTube is fun. The interaction's fun. As long as you're being genuine and authentic, you will not attract haters. If you are not genuine, if you are not authentic, and you're going in for a quick kill on YouTube, people are going to see that, and people are going to hate all over you, and it's not going to be good for your analytics. It's not going to be good for the eBay search algorithm to promote you. So you really want to focus on being authentic and doing the right thing right from the get-go. Very important. But yeah, look into vidIQ as well. And then as of the time that this video is created, the monetization guidelines, so that way you can partner up with Google AdSense and they can start putting ads on your video based upon other people's interests, right? That does pay me every single month, but that guideline right there, you have to have 1,000 subscribers, a minimum of 1,000 subscribers, and a minimum of 4,000 hours of watch time right now. So it's very important to start up your YouTube channel right now because, like, think about this real quick. Like 4 months ago, the Aquaman guy, like Jason Momoa, right? A lot of people are like, oh, you look like Aquaman. All right, so that guy started up a YouTube channel like 4 months ago. Pro surfer Jamie O'Brien started one up about a year ago. Zac Efron, right? Actor from Baywatch. He started one up, I think, a month ago or something like that. So they're all jumping on this YouTube bandwagon because it's probably the future. It really is. It's probably the future of consumption and the way we consume things, which people want authentic, they like video, and they want the ability to skip forward. And yeah, so you got to be thinking, people basically make their own sagas and episodes through YouTube. And it's amazing, and it's not super governed or anything like that. It's raw, it's authentic. It's the best form, I think, of communication out there. And sorry if the video is choppy, but yeah, I think it's the best form of video out there that you can get into. So give it a thought. I think it's a huge opportunity. And the 2 main guidelines that you're looking for, I mean, obviously you don't want to go ballistic on cussing, race, sex, gender, sexual preferences or anything like that, and you don't want to do any of that kind of stuff on YouTube. Like, talk about what you love, build a channel based on that, or sorry, build a channel that's maybe broad. Like if you're into, let's say, the other example is if you are into like Dollhouses, but maybe you're also into grilling and making baskets and thrifting on Wednesdays at this certain thrift store. And maybe make a channel called, my thrifty life or something like that. That way you can put all kinds of crazy stuff in there and you're not pigeonholed into like one thing. The Bonafide Hustler channel is an important channel because kind of shows my thrifty lifestyle and my antics and everything like that. I can go traveling and I can still write it off because of the Bonafide Hustler channel. But the Boddamn channel is more food, fitness, and how to live an active, healthy lifestyle. So I have a lot of things covered, but I made sure not to put, very dialed in terms for my channel title. So that's another thing you want to be thinking about. You can go super niche if you want to, but you're betting everything on that niche. Like if your niche was keto, the keto diet, stuff like that. I mean, if that diet gets blown to pieces, taken apart by, medical professionals, and it turns out it's not a good diet, then your entire time with the keto diet channel, whatever, is gone. Like it's just, no one's going to believe it anymore. So you don't want to do stuff like that. You want to maybe name the channel like Diet with Chris or Chris's Diet Advice, something like that. All right. Think about those kind of things. And sorry if it's windy, but yeah, you want to be thinking broad for the channel name, and then you can kind of go anywhere you want. And as the channel evolves, you won't be pigeonholed into that name. So tons of tips in this video, but the overall suggestion is start a YouTube channel now, get with it, link up as much stuff as you can in the background. If it asks for your social security or whatever, just link it all up, start a YouTube channel and film with your cell phone. I think it's a really big opportunity. I think it's big. I think it's really, really big. So you guys got to get on it. That's pretty much it. I don't even know how to end this video, but I will try. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.